Lovelies, well today we're going to train back. There's nothing greater than having a sexy toned back. You can't just train your glutes and your legs and your abs and your arms without having a sexy toned back. So stay tuned and we're going to get it cracking. Well, hello. Today we're going to do our back. And how we're going to go about this is we're going to do 2 rounds. Yeah, 2 rounds. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 exercises in each round. And each exercise is going to have 3 sets. Okay, so the first exercise, and always protect your back. When you're putting your weights down, bend at the knee. Protect this lower back. Your back is key to a strong core. You want to protect your back. Make sure you're using proper form. If the weight is too heavy, if your form is off, lighten your weight. The heavier the weight, the less reps. The more the weight, the lighter the weight, the more reps you do. You want to get lean and toned, do between 12 and 20 reps, lightweight. If you want to get bigger and you want mass, do between 6 and 10 reps with heavier weights. The weights that I have here are 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and 15 pounds. You can start off with just 1 set of weights, 3 sets of weights. It depends on you. All right, let's get started. So the first exercise that we're going to do is a double arm row. So I'm going to grab here my 15-pound dumbbells, and I'm going to show you how this exercise looks from the back. Always keep your core tight. What it looks like is you bend down at the knee, making sure your knees do not go over your toes. So you don't want to be like this, and you don't want to be back where you're not balanced. So you want your feet stationary, your knees in line with your ankle, and you don't want to be tight in your shoulders. You want to relax your shoulders and bring the elbows back. Okay, so this is how it looks from the back, just like that. All right, so let's get started with the first exercise. Here we go. I'm going to do 12 reps with this 15 pounds. Here we go. Lift it up. Breathe when you breathe. Bring it up. Breathe out. That's 3. Let's work those rhomboids. 4 rhomboids are the middle of the back. Woo. 7. 8. Squeeze that back. 9. Bring the elbows to the ceiling. 10. 11. And 12. That's 12 for me. If you're finishing up your reps, go ahead and do so. We're going to move on to the next exercise, which is an upright row. Upright rows work the trapezius muscle. You have 3 levels of the trapezius: upper, middle, and lower. The upright row works more of the upper, which is the shoulder connected to the shoulder and connected to the upper back. So I'm going to use 10 pounds, and all you do is bring your weights close together. If you have a barbell, that's fine, but make sure your hands are as close as possible. And what you're going to do is raise the elbows up to the ceiling. Do not shrug the shoulders and attempt to do this. Relax your shoulders and bring your elbows up to the ceiling and down. And this is how, you see how I'm bending at the knees when I'm putting the weights down? Make sure you do that. This is how it looks from the back. Weights together, elbows up and down. Up and down. That's working your upper back. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to do 12 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, let's work that back. Get those shoulders, those elbows all the way up. Breathe out. When you breathe out, you release carbon dioxide and you help the body stay oxygenated. I'm going to do 5 more. Here we go. Come on. Lift it up. Work that back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend at the knees, put the weights down. Our third exercise is it's going to be called, well, it's not going to be called, it is called row punchers. So what you're going to do, you can get a heavy weight, moderate weight, or lightweight. I'm going to use a lightweight for this. This is 5 pounds. And we're going to do 30. So that's going to inevitably be 15 on each side, but we're going to alternate. And this is how it is. You simply bend over like you did on the row, but you punch real fast. Real fast. So you have to use a weight that you can control. You don't want to drop the weight on your toe, and you don't want to injure a joint by having a too heavy weight. Okay, so we're doing 30, and this is how it looks from the back. You bend over and you punch, punch, just like that. That's how it looks. All right, so I'm going to turn to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good job. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our second round. And what you want to do, we just did 3 exercises. And what you want to do is those 3 exercises, and you want to do 3 sets of those. So we did 1 set. Then you want to do it again for the rows. And you want to do it again for the upright rows. And then you want to do it again for the row punchers. You want to go through that cycle 3 times. Okay? So now we're going to move to our next round. And our next round, what you're going to do is you're going to take your light weight. And these, if you were at the gym, you would be on a cable, like a lat pull-down machine, and you would pull the cable down. But we're going to emulate that at home, working the lats by simply bending over. Arms are straight, and you're going to push back, and go. You're not going to go forward. You're just going to drop it right here, then push it back. Working the lats. This is how it looks from the back. This works those lats, so make sure you're using a weight you can control. These burn you out really quick. So this is how it looks. And you're just pushing back. You're pulling back, okay? So I'm going to do 20 with this light weight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's important to have a strong back. Makes you look good in those tees. Breathe out. Halfway there. Also, when you have a nice, strong, sexy back, it makes your waistline look smaller when your lats are more that V taper. So let me do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, pull, pull, and 5. All right. So our next exercise in this circuit is a reverse back fly. You know how you work your chest, you do the front for the fly? Well, this is a fly for the back. And how you would do it is like a hammer. You will hold the weights just like this. I'm going to show you how it looks from the back. But this is how the weights would look. You would just hold them elbows to the waist, weights right in front of you, front of your pecs. This is how it looks from the side. Now this is how it would be. Your weight is just your elbows locked into your waist, and you would just simply move your forearm. That's it. But what we're going to do, we're going to bend over, and you would just move your forearm. All right? So that's the only thing that's moving. I'm going to show you how it looks from the front. Elbows locked into the waist. And the only thing you're moving is your forearm, so you're not lifting your elbows up at all. That's going to work your rhomboids, the middle of your back. You're going to love that. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do 20 with this. All right, I'm going to do this from the front. Elbows locked in, waist directly in front of you. Keep the elbows locked in. Breathe out. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze those shoulders. It's almost like you're trying to collapse your shoulders together. Come on, work it. Halfway there. Work that back. it one more. Ooh. All right, so that was our second exercise and our second round of our circuit. So the last exercise that we're doing in this circuit is you're going to take your moderate weight. Well, I have a 10 pound for my moderate weight. And you're going to put both weights on the floor. And you're going to get more like in a push-up position, just like this. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it up, just like that. Bring it back down. Up. So it's a row and a plank. So this is going to work your abs. This is going to work your chest and your back. Be careful with this. Now, what you can do is if you're just getting started, you can either do no weights by just lifting up, or you can get on your knees if you do want to use weight, and you can simply go just like that. Just like that. Okay? So here we go. With this moderate weight, I'm going to do 20, which is going to be equivalent to 10 on each side. We're going to alternate. Here we go. 1. Be careful with this. Breathe out. 2. 3. 4. Anytime you get tired, don't be ashamed to drop your weight and go with a lighter weight. Or if you can handle more, go with a heavier weight. I'm halfway there. Now, see, that's one of the times, that exercise is very challenging. And I love it. I'm feeling it. I'm going to drop my weight and do my last set of 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your abs tight. 9, 10. All right. Here we go. So with those 3 exercises, you would do those 3 times. So for the pull back, you would do 3 sets of whatever is comfortable. With the plank rolls, you would do 3 sets of those. So if I did 20, you would do 3 sets of 20 or whatever you're comfortable with. And then also with the reverse back flies, you would do 3 sets. So if you're comfortable with just doing the 2 rounds, one set of each exercise, do that and work up to 3 sets per exercise. All right, so now we're going to stretch. You have to make sure you're stretching, because when you work your back, you do work your biceps as a secondary muscle. So we're going to go ahead and bring this back. This right here works your shoulders, stretches your shoulders, as well as your overall arm, but mostly your shoulders. We work those shoulders also. And you just pull, making sure you stretch your body. Stretching relieves unnecessary soreness, helps prevent injury. Continue to stretch your shoulder. Having a shoulder injury, a rotator cuff injury, is a long process of recovery. So you always want to make sure when you're working your upper body, be it chest, triceps, back, stretch your shoulders, because the shoulders is the middle ground between the chest and the back. So arm is straight, and make sure you press into the chest. Grasp behind, pull. Just like that. We're going to do knee cat stretches, then up, and then down. Make sure you take care of that spine, neutral position, go up, Breathe out. One more time. Inhale up. And then down. Well, that is our back workout. Remember, train your back at least once a week. Don't just train your abs, your legs. Make sure you keep your back strong and it balances out your waistline. Also, it gives you strength to be able to live life. When you keep your back strong, it helps keep your core strong. All right, this is LaShonda signing out. See you next time and stay toned.